Ryan and Clara from Married at First Sight have called it quits and are getting a divorce. You guys, I cannot even believe I am saying this, but just yesterday night, Ryan and Clara both came on social media and shared this message. They literally shared the exact same thing, so I'll just read Clara's, but Ryan said the exact same thing. There it is right there. Clara said, after taking some time away from cameras, we have reached the point in our marriage where we know it's better to go our separate ways. It's not an easy decision to make, this makes no sense, nor do we take these next steps lightly. Grateful to all who stood by us and continue to stand by us as we make this very difficult decision. It goes without saying we remain friends and hope for nothing but the best for each other. So yes, Ryan and Clara both shared that exact same message. Then Clara went a step further and shared this message right there too and said, for obvious reasons, I'll be taking a break from social media for a bit to focus on myself. Thank you to my family and friends who have been so supportive, and please forgive me if it takes a while to return to messages for a while. Guys, I cannot believe this. They are done. Okay, a couple interesting things I want to talk about real quick. Okay, number one, they were not going on the Married at First Sight couple scam thing. And I thought that was odd because to me, as far as I knew, they were happily married. So I was like, why are they not going on? I kind of thought there was a chance that maybe, I don't know, they didn't like Married at First Sight production, film crew, or whatever, because they were probably, that's what I feared. They were just sick of filming, they didn't want to be on cameras, they were sick of all the crap and all that stuff, and I feared that was the case, but I guess there must be more to this story. So now, yes, we can confirm Ryan and Clara and Eric and Virginia, two couples, literally only one couple, Brianna and Vincent, are staying married from that season. Awful. I mean, I get it, it's Married at First Sight, but still not a good success rate, completely crazy. So I want to talk more on them in a minute. The one thing I want to talk about with Married at First Sight, though, before I do sign off, I want to say before I forget, is do you guys remember Bennett and Amelia? They were on the last season, so 2 seasons ago, technically, the NOLA season, actually. They got married, they were happy-go-lucky, they were kind of hippie-ish, you know, whatever. I thought for sure they were going to stay together. I cannot confirm or deny, but there has been several reliable rumors, and I think MAFS fan, don't quote me on that, but I think she had something to say about it too, that apparently Amelia left Bennett. I don't know if this is true, it's just a rumor, but I've heard that people have seen Amelia all over Bumble, which if you don't know, that's a dating app. She's all over Bumble, and then I heard that someone like ran into Bennett, or a close family friend of Bennett reached out and said, no, actually, Bennett said one day she just said, you know, I'm done, whatever. Now, I don't know the specifics, but that's just what I've heard, so I wanted to say that before I forgot. Now back to Ryan and Clara. Yes, they're done. It's over. If you are wondering why, I can only guess a couple things. If you remember from Married at First Sight, you know, they had some issues in the bedroom where I'm standing. They had some issues there. There was some stuff going on. It was not a 50-50 two-way street, if you know what I'm talking about. So that could have been it. But honestly, I am shocked, but I'm not that shocked because I thought they were one of those kind of couples where they put on this big show that everything's amazing, because he's normal, she's normal for the most part, and on paper, they would be a great couple. And so that's why I was kind of like, you know what? It almost seems like it's too good of a fairy tale. They didn't have much fighting at all. They had some stuff, you know, with the whole romantic stuff, but they didn't have a lot of fighting. And so I was kind of like, this could go either way. And I kind of thought that they were going to put on this show, where everything's going great and they're happy and all that stuff. And then I was kind of saying, you know what, I bet once, honestly, the show's done, and I don't know, within a year, 6 months, a year, maybe 2 years, I wouldn't have been shocked if they split up, and that's exactly what happened. So that must be the case with, you know, them not going on couple scam. I don't know, completely crazy. If I find anything else out, though, I will let you guys know. I'm shocked, I don't even know. Comment below what you guys think. I am shocked, but I'm also not that shocked. It is Married at First Sight. The thing that is kind of shocking to me is it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. It's like, why would they have stayed? But I get it. They want to give it a fair shot. They stay together. I don't know. I don't want to be that guy, but I've always heard rumors, and I don't even know if this is even true. I've always heard rumors from the grapevine, from whatnot blogs and whatnot, that you get paid if you stay together and all this stuff. Not that you get paid to stay together, but you get paid, I don't know, you know, rent or something. I literally have no idea what it is. It's more than likely not true, but maybe you get a little something if you do stay together, and that could be a complete lie, so don't quote me on that. That is not some insider. I read it on, like, you know, Soap Dirt or something. So If that's the case, then it is kind of like, God, were they just waiting for the money? And then of course, Erica and Virginia, you kind of say the same thing. But to their defense, they only had, 8 weeks, which is just like nothing to see if they want to stay married. So they probably just said it's going okay, let's give this a shot. And then they gave it a shot and it didn't work. That's more than likely what happened. Well, guys, before I sign off for the day, I want to talk about Ryan and Clara. I want to talk about Amelia and Bennett, which that could be a complete lie too. And while we're talking about Married at First Sight, I might as well talk about the next season of Married at First Sight and what the deal is. And now, if you don't already know, people have been blowing up my messages and my DMs asking me, what is the deal? Why am I not? I don't even know if they already aired. I don't know what the deal is. But if you don't know, the past 2 seasons, I was on a Married at First Sight kickoff thing. It was cool. Everyone's asking me, why was I not on this one? I don't know if it aired or if it's going to air, if it's on commercials. I have no idea. All I know is, yes, that is correct. I wanted to vaguely address it. There's no drama. There's really nothing going on. It's just, yes, I will not be on it. The situation is basically this. I did the last 2. The first thing I want to say is this. The Married at First Sight people, I will forever be grateful for my entire life, because that was literally one of my favorite reality TV shows ever. So for me to go on it was kind of like a full circle thing. That was really cool, and I will forever be grateful. The first one was remote. The second one was actually in person, in a real studio, and yeah, it just, you know what, here's the deal. And I don't want to bash and be rude and be negative, but the deal is this. Basically, and this is probably just show business in general. That's why I just love doing YouTube and Facebook. But the situation is this. The work hours are insane. That makes sense to me because you have to group a huge, again, this huge group of people, the photographer, the film people, and the production, and the camera crew, and the Kevin Frazier, and that, you have to get all these people together in one room and film all this stuff for like a 2 or 3 hour show and get it done in one day. Because you can't, if you go a day over, then you got to pay for an extra day. So that to me actually made sense. So the days were incredibly long. Like when I say long, like in the last one, I woke up at 5 in the morning and I did not get back home until 10 p.m. So I was up like, 17, 18, I probably didn't go to bed till like 11 o'clock at night. So I was probably up for like 18 hours that day. Insane hours, and I ate 1 and technically half times, which is awful for my diabetes. So my blood sugar was insanely high. It was just a horrible, horrible, horrible situation for the food stuff. So that kind of annoyed me. But all in all, you know what? It was a great experience, and I'm forever going to be grateful, but it's like, I did not gain, I probably, in all honesty, gained 5, maybe 6 new followers. Like, I did not gain a lot of new followers at all from doing it. It was kind of a cool, it's more like a cool social proof, kind of, oh, hey, there's me on TV, but it was not like a cool, gained thousands and thousands and thousands. No, that was not the case at all. Literally, they don't advertise the show. That was the other thing that bugged me too. They don't advertise it. So if you're just a regular Joe, Married at First Sight fan, they will announce a date, like, okay, the season premieres on January 1st or whatever, but then like our show would go the week before. So no one even knew that our show was gonna be on. So long story short, we were talking this, that, and the other, not for this one, but for another one. And to me, I was looking at my time and the subscribers and my health. That was a big thing, my legitimate health, because we ate 1 time. And yeah, I was starving. So it was just like, I just said, no, I'm tapping out. Thank you so much for letting me do it. We couldn't see eye to eye. Little bit of flaking, not on my part, but I'm not gonna comment on that. But yeah, it was just, I don't know. We were trying to see eye to eye. Basically, we couldn't see eye to eye. And that was it. That was the extent of it, and I'm completely ecstatic that I'm not doing it. Now, like I said, I'll say it again. Said it before, I'll say it again. I'm forever grateful. I'm so happy I went on that show. It was such a cool experience. I'm not done, and honestly, I think that was the biggest mistake, that we could not see eye to eye. Because I think where I was at was fair, and I think, but for all I know, for where they were at was fair too. I don't know what's normal in TV. So for where they were at with everything, maybe that's just totally fair and normal. To me, it wasn't, but that's whatever. So I'm forever grateful. I love the people for asking me to come on the show. I think that's awesome. There is some weird, this is kind of just life in general, like all this crap of the competitive. I'm competitive. I am more competitive than you may ever know, but I'm not a kind of guy. I'm a kind of guy that if I'm gonna win, we're in a race, I'm gonna just destroy you by running faster, not by like tripping you. And I feel like a lot of these people that are kind of involved in not just Married at First Sight, but any of these shows or any of this stuff, it's like they would rather win by tripping you than actually outrunning you, if that makes literally any sense. Where I'm more of like, I'm gonna outrun the heck out of you. So at the end of the day, I just didn't like the vibe. I never got a good vibe. I just felt, I don't know. I just felt weird. So I don't really care. Honestly, I heard everyone was asking me, was there a big drama? No, honestly, no. And I kind of lost interest in the show because I don't even know. I'm definitely going to watch the show. My problem with the show is it literally never gets to the end of the season. Like, this is a show that should have, oh, I don't know, 10 episodes? Like, it could be a 12 episode show. And I think the last season was like 20 something. So it just, to me, it gets so dragged out. And I get it. They have the budget and the this and the, you know, I get the whole thing. But yeah, I lost interest. So at the end of last season, after the whole thing, I was just kind of like, you know what? It's a good show. I like the show. I appreciate the show. I will always love this show. But we all know what's going to happen. We know the ending at this point. Why am I still watching 2 hours of it every night when we know what's going to happen and we'll never get to the actual finale tell-all? So I got sick of it. That was it. That was just the truth and the reality. But I think I'm going to watch this new season. I don't know. I might not. I kind of have a weird taste in my mouth with this show. And I shouldn't say that because they were the first people to ever get me on a TV show. That was amazing. I love that. But also the competitive person, he's like, you know what? That makes me mad. I thought I was bringing stuff to the table. Not that I'm some hilariously amazing guy, but it's like the people that I had so many people from my channel that came from 90 Day Fiancé, never heard of Married at First Sight, and started watching Married at First Sight because of my channel. So to me, I was saying, hey, I'm bringing value with my following. This is a slap in my face by just, you know, blowing me off like this. So that really offended me, and yeah, I'm not cool with that. And I would never, ever, that's the thing about me, I don't forget stuff, ever. So it's like, and I am very competitive, so now it's like, I want to just like, beat these guys out. I don't know how, but I'm not done with TV. I'll tell you guys one thing, I'm not done with, you know, entertainment, TV. Maybe it's TV, maybe it's YouTube, maybe it's Facebook. I don't know, but I am not done anytime soon. So yes, this will not be the last time you will see me on your TVs. I can guarantee you guys that. Bigger and better, thanks. No one really even watched that. That was, you know, stupid, I don't even know. The Married at First Sight kickoff special. No one watched it. No one cared. It was fun to see, you know, I guess it was kind of cool for all of us fans of the show to watch, whatever, but the majority of Married at First Sight fans never even knew it was even on. So yes, I'm not going to be on it. If it aired, if it didn't, I don't even know. But I'll tell y'all what, I'm on to bigger and better things, and this was not the last time you guys will be seeing me on your TV. Well, alright, y'all, sorry for that rant. I wanted to clear things up, and let me say it again. There's no hate, no heat. Married at First Sight's honestly probably one of the better reality TV shows. I honestly, and I don't know, I was never involved, but like, it's a real show. Like, it's definitely not like, in my eyes, it's not like scripted or anything. It's a very real show. And I just kind of, I don't know, just that's the thing I'm gonna end this on. The whole, people would rather trip you and walk to the finish line than actually beat you in a real rat race. And to me, I'd rather just outrun you and not cheat and lie and all that kind of stuff. So that was just not that anyone did that to me. That was just the taste I got in my mouth with that whole situation. But I could be wrong. I don't know. It was a good experience, very fun. But no, I will not be going on this next season, whatever, whenever. Maybe it aired, maybe it didn't. I don't know, nor do I care. Guys, Married at First Sight, Ryan and Clara. We're all here for Ryan and Clara. That's the situation. Ryan and Clara, they're done. They're getting a divorce. Same with Erica and Virginia, and maybe Amelia and Bennett. Not really sure. Well, guys, thank you so much. Please hit that like button, hit the comments below, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.